We got Fillian in the news with some drama. Let's check it out.
Hey, what's up, guys? Rev here. So another day and another round of free content.
Another Rev video.
Freaks. This time, VTubers are angry about a VTuber awards ceremony that was announced for later this year. Okay. Now, when it comes to awards ceremonies focusing on content creators, there should be only two goals in mind when setting them up. Number one, celebrating the related community, and number two, having fun. Because when you take an awards ceremony that focuses on subjective content like entertainment too seriously,
it's gonna be kind of hard.
That's when things get toxic. But
100%.
The important thing is to represent the community in a fun and knowledgeable way. You guys remember the Streamy Awards from a few months ago?
Streamy Awards? Wait, what the hell? Why is Shy Lily on? Why is Iron Mouse sideways? What the hell is going on? This one is Shy Lily. What?
Of a VTuber
what the fuck?
As a part of a content creator award ceremony.
And they didn't know who the hell they were.
Basic information about the VTubers.
Who?
But this right here is the latest VTuber.
Was that the Twitch official one too?
Award ceremony
that
people are up at arms at. It is
VTuber Awards
hosted
by
the
Fillian.
VTuber Filian. I'm sure a lot of you know who she is. And she is collaborating with Mythic Talents for this event. And it's supposed to be an all-encompassing awards ceremony focusing on the entire VTubing community.
The entire community? Wow.
Now, you can see the number of quotes. People are angry about this. And in particular, it is VTubers, and to get even more specific, VTweeters.
Losers.
They are angry about this whole collaboration, largely for two reasons.
Let's hear it.
Number one, they point to the host, Fillian, and they claim that she is a racist based on
the
receipts joke she made about a year ago. And number two, they're claiming that this whole thing is a circle jerk for the largest VTubers, and that the small independent VTubers are being left behind because
what are the categories?
There is no space in the VTuber of the Year awards for a 10-follower VTuber. Shocking.
No,
I know, but there's a lot of angry quotes, and I thought we'd take some time to go through them. And we're gonna begin with this one right here, saying, with the same old 10 to 20 girlies using unfunny humor, misplaced AAVE phrases, and jokes in boring-ass storytelling and cringy delivery on the jokes. Yes, I cannot wait. Ahaha. Yeah, I sense projection on this one. I feel like they're having a little bit of a discussion with themselves, as usual with a lot of these VTubers who get jealous very quickly.
I think this one is interesting. The same 10 to 20 girlies, right? So the last award show was, I'm guessing, official, like the one that has the wrong picture of the wrong VTuber, whatever, right? So is it gonna be the same people? Because that might say something more about the community than Fillian. Okay, if the same 10, 20 people, Shy Lily, Neurosama, you know, name whoever comes to the top of your mind, if it's the same people, I think you guys have more of an issue that there's not more famous people to go around. But you could say the same thing for like the Twitch streamer of the year. You got like Kai Cenat, Ludwig, XQC. Like, you're gonna see the same names because it's, at the end of the day, it's still like a most popular competition. I mean, that's literally what the award show is about. Like, you could have a smaller one, like, the up and coming streamer award, sure, but that person is still going to have more than just 5 or 10 viewers on the stream. So,
but honestly, I feel like this description sums up a very large portion of English VTubers. Like, yeah, there's a lot of cringe and unfunny jokes and forced things, but that doesn't mean that the bottom of the VTuber, you know, the lowest follower VTubers are somehow unique and break the mold of that. I mean, this is true for like every VTuber out there, whether they're small or large. This
a lot of people copy the same shit.
A lot of different VTubers.
Yeah.
But here's some more complaints. This pre-debut saying, I'm highly skeptical about this. Will it really be an award show for all VTubers that will bring together the entire VTubing community? Or will it be a circle jerk of those at the top and the VTubers in Mythic Talent? So to clarify, Mythic Talent
what the hell is that?
An agency that doesn't quite function like VShojo, for example. Like, people are not indoctrinated into their agency. They are simply a management group that provides sponsors and other opportunities for VTubers.
So they're not an agency. So what's the issue?
Agencies working under Mythic Talent, and recently Mythic has been scooping up a lot of large VTubers.
Oh, word.
And in the case of
Okay.
this award ceremony, people think they're going to be biased towards their own talents.
I mean,
but this VTuber going
they could be, but I mean, is Filian underneath them? Because if not, I mean, what is the partnership? What is Filian doing with these people? What is Mythic bringing to the table? Are they bringing like the award ceremony, the actual awards? Like, what are they doing?
go on to say,
So it is an interesting
remind,
question.
Mythic Talent has signed on both Turf Veil and Vableist, so forgive me if I'm skeptical when I see a tweet that starts with VTuber Awards with Mythic Talent.
I mean, you don't like Silver Veil and whoever the fuck, that's understandable.
Oh, didn't we just talk about unfunny and overused jokes? And we're using this stuff right here and still going on about Silverveil. Like, Vebe at least
they
was
can't
a
get
little
over
bit
it.
recent, but Silverveil as well. Like,
They can't get
please.
over it.
And they go on to say, also, there will never be someone who brings the community together.
Why?
It is impossible.
What do you
There
mean?
are those of us who are LGBTQ+ and minorities in the VTuber community who want to stay away from those who wish harm upon us.
Who's trying to harm you?
Who are you talking about? Wishing harm upon us is Fillian?
Bro, you guys are all behind fucking computer screens. Like, what are you talking about? Who's trying to kill you?
Wishing harm
Nobody
upon
knows who you are.
Silverveil or Vebe or Mythic. Like, please show
That's
me
crazy.
evidence that any of those people or groups are trying to bring harm upon these people. Like, it makes absolutely no sense.
Are they trying to hurt your
And they go
feelings?
on
Is that
to
what you
say,
mean? Hurt your
And
feelings?
to put this tweet about bringing the VTuber community together right before Pride Month begins screams disingenuous and no regard for us who don't want to be associated with the racists, homophobes, transphobes, and ableists of the community.
Well, don't go to the award show or don't watch it. Plain and simple.
Man, I feel like they could have just added in a few more ists and obes in there, but you know,
just don't go to the. Just don't watch it.
I find this
bro.
very interesting.
Just don't watch it.
Yes, there's a lot of disingenuous pandering from companies during the
True.
month of June.
That is
Pride
true.
Month, okay, we know that, but apparently the VTubing community cannot do any sort of a community-based event for the month of June, or even a little bit before the month of June or after it, because that would be called disingenuous. And for some reason, this has something to do with Pride Month. Like, I don't understand what this VTuber award ceremony has to do with these groups, like in Pride Month.
I think your head is like way too big. Like Filian said, I want to do an award show. It just so happened to be during Pride Month, which Pride Month wasn't even a thing 10 years ago anyway. So it's not like it's something that's ingrained super deep into the minds of society. Like, I didn't even know it was Pride Month until someone said it. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. It's Pride Month. All right. Like, same thing when it comes to like freaking any other month, whatever, because every month there's something, or every week there's something. National Handcuff Day, National Kiss My Boss's Ass Day, National Chicken Wing Day. You know, it's whatever to me, because there's so many of it. It's not special anymore. At least for me, it's not anything special. So if I said it's like, so if I made this and it's like, oh yeah, I want to do it, let's do it next week. Sure, why not? And then someone was like, oh, but that's freaking National Everybody Eat Ice Cream Day. I'm gonna be like, I don't give a fuck. I still want to do it that day. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. Don't show up. I'm still gonna do it.
What does it have to do?
My friends are gonna do it.
Community come together. That is not
So
like
dumb. And it's
immediate
a community. It's not like you're in jail. You can choose not to participate, bro.
reference to
Like,
Pride
nobody's
Month or
forcing you to go.
LGBTQ plus people. Like,
That's crazy.
I don't understand, but
That's crazy.
the final note they made here is also the fact that it's being put together by the same racist Fillian who made
I gotta
George
see these
Floyd
receipts.
jokes and called it edgy humor. Yeah, nah. This VTuber Awards is gonna stink.
Well, was the joke really racist, or was it just distasteful?
So you are correct. It is edgy
that's
humor. Are you implying it's not edgy? Because we'll talk about it in detail later, but it is edgy humor.
Tell me the
And
joke.
what
I
she
wanna
said
hear it.
is edgy. But
Let me hear the joke.
people way too comfortable throwing the word racist at people. I mean, literally slandering them on a public stage with hundreds, if not thousands of views on all these tweets. But is it surprising that people like this will fling words around? No, it's not. But moving on, here's another one saying, so excited to watch 15 big creators jerk each other off. while the racist giggles in the corner, listing off the same winner you guys have every single time. Pretty sad. I hope people boycott.
What do you mean boycott? It's not a freaking, like, nobody's paying to have this happen. Filian's probably coming out of pocket for this. What are you talking about boycott?
Besides these people, once again, talking about...
You're going to watch it free on Twitch.
You're
going to watch it free on YouTube.
I've seen how your boycotts work, and if Hogwarts Legacy serves as any sort of a example...
Don't buy the game! Everyone buys the game.
Ceremony as well. It will serve as another round of great free promotion. And yeah, we've seen this story before. But here's another one saying, ready to see the same 20 content creators appearing we always see in these kinds of things.
I think you guys have a bigger issue if it's the same 20 people.
And you know what? I'm not trying to flame
It's a way bigger issue.
Like,
there's a reason why they're popular.
To fulfill that mission of covering the whole VTuber community. It is an impossible task.
100%.
There's no one out there who can
VTubing is worldwide.
The oversaturated market that is the VTubing scene. There are thousands upon thousands of VTubers out there, okay?
True.
And here's the thing. There can be a 10-view VTuber who is the best content creator ever.
True.
But we have to be realistic.
We have to find them.
Do we feel comfortable putting a 10-viewer person next to someone like Iron Mouse? Does that make sense? Is that realistic? No, it's not.
I think it just depends on the connection. Like, I think Kirsch is a really great VTuber. She has 400 viewers a stream, but compared to Iron Mouse or anyone in Niji, you know, 400 viewers is small. But compared to 10 viewers a stream, that's absolutely amazing, right? So I wouldn't be fine with a smaller VTuber next to Iron Mouse, depending on who they were and what they have done for the community. There's a lot of people that are not necessarily famous, but they are important. Before everybody could get a blue check mark, they had a blue check mark with only 5,000 followers. And you're like, who the fuck are they? Little do you know, they know some very powerful people, and they're pretty powerful in their own right because they know exactly what they're doing in whatever space it is. So it just depends. Just the numbers alone don't mean shit to me. It depends on who you are is what really matters. So I think it's definitely an interesting conversation, whether somebody with 10 viewers or 400 viewers should be next to somebody with 1,000 and 10,000. But fame and, you know, recognition don't really go hand in hand.
After all, this is an event, okay? Clearly, they are going to try to pull in as many viewers as possible, just like any other event, okay?
True.
And they're going to bring in names that people recognize. And it tends to be a pretty logical conclusion that if someone is very popular, they're probably very good, or at least entertaining at some level.
They're good at something.
It's not a coincidence that the biggest VTubers out there are going to be highlighted in the same award ceremonies over and over again. It's just a function. Now, I hope they can bring in other smaller independent VTubers. That'd be really cool.
It would be.
But you have to be realistic about this thing, right? And, you know, there's not that many. People keep saying, like, we see this over and over again. How many VTuber awards ceremonies have there been? Like 2?
I don't know.
It's kind of crazy.
I don't know.
Here's another person. By the entire VTuber community, they just mean the top 20 to 40. It's crazy how they have like the same. It's like 15, it's 20, it's 40. Like, anyways. But they might add someone from their own team on there as someone smaller. Sorry if it might seem negative. It's just that this is definitely total BS. Zero interest in this whatsoever. Apparently you do have interest because you commented on their post. Like, what do you mean? But like, man, the conspiracy theories already running that like they're gonna have like a stand-in for the
I get it.
Small VTuber.
But let me hear the receipts. I get it. What did Fillian say to make people call her a racist? I want to hear the receipt. To
understand or give context to what these people are talking about.
Okay, let me see this shit. I can't play
the clip because I don't know. Maybe like YouTube will bonk me for playing the joke. I highly doubt it, but I'll just describe it to you guys. It's not very complicated. So Filian was getting canceled roughly a year ago for a joke she made on stream, and it began with her direct.
Chat, think about it.
Let's hear it.
What a real streamer you guys are. You're breathtaking. You're breathtaking.
Okay, I can see where this is going.
Chat, that was an epic quote from George Floyd. All right, should I say something? No. Not right now. Right.
Dude, why the fuck would you say that? Why the fuck would you say that?
I'm so sorry, chat.
Why the fuck would you say that? Oh my fucking god. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. Why the I mean, I think the joke is definitely distasteful as hell. But I am familiar with Fillian, so I know she is literally stupid. So she just says stupid shit and then she regrets it, you know. If I didn't know who Filian was and I heard that, I probably would still have the same reaction, but I'd be like, why the fuck would you say that? Like, it's a bad joke. It is a bad joke. It's not a good joke. It is definitely a bad joke. Edgy, but it's also bad. Like, this is not a good joke. This is a terrible fucking joke. So I understand why people are upset about it. But hopefully she did apologize for it. If she apologized for it, I'll be like, all right, man, just like, don't say no stupid shit like that ever again. And from what I can tell, she hasn't said anything stupid like that ever again. I don't think we should hold this joke over her head for the rest of her life. It's literally a distasteful joke. Edgy. It definitely is edgy, but it is a bad joke. So should we hold it over her head for the rest of her life? No. Did she apologize for it? If she did, I think we should definitely, you know, talk about it. And I mean a real apology. Like, she actually, like, hey, I made the joke. I shouldn't have, you know, blase, blase. I'll try and do better. I won't make any more jokes like that. And if she hasn't made jokes like that, I think we should be able to forgive her. But if she was like, just like, oh yeah, man, that was a messed up joke and didn't say sorry, then yeah, I'd say fuck that. That's not really cool at all. But I need to know, what did she do after this? Not like as soon as she said the joke, but like after the aftermath.
Correcting, she's speaking to her audience, making the Keanu Reeves reference, saying, you're breathtaking, you're breathtaking.
Yep.
And then she says, I'm pretty sure that's a George Floyd quote.
Yeah,
and
it's pretty
then
fucking
she immediately
bad, bro.
like starts awkwardly laughing and then saying like that was edgy, and then she was like sorry for that, basically saying like maybe you know, sorry for the edge, basically. And people went onto Twitter to try to cancel her and label her as a racist because of that joke.
I don't think she's a racist for the joke. I just think she's fucked up. There's a difference between being racist and being fucked up, okay? A racist is someone that puts one race above the other. They would actively suppress black people. Fillian, from what I've seen, does not actively suppress or hate black people. She just made a joke that was towards a black person losing their life from an officer that you could presume is racist. You could say it's racist. I think what he did, I think he's just an idiot. And he took his job way farther than it needed to be and had disregard for the badge and for George's life. That's what I think. I think he overstepped his boundaries. I don't necessarily think he's a racist, but I don't know that man. I don't know what he said in his past. I don't know if he's on Xbox Live calling kids the N-word. I don't know him, so I can't really be like he is a 100% factual racist. I think cops just take their job too fucking seriously, and instead of actually taking down legitimate criminals that are causing a threat to society, he's like, oh, guys selling CDs or cigarettes, easy bust. Let's go ahead and bust them. Oh, maybe he's resistant, maybe he's not. And then, oh, I'm bigger than you. You're telling me to get off. I don't have to. I'm a cop. That's what I think went down. I think it's some bullshit that went down. Thankfully, he did go to jail, right? He's facing life in prison. Fuck him. I hope he stays in there. But for this joke to be seen as racist, I think you probably are online too long. You probably haven't seen a lot of life and met a lot of different people. I've met people from all over the world, and that's not even a joke. I've met people from all over the world, right? So I have a bigger understanding of like just different people, different types of cultures, and just stuff in general. Plus, I've been online for a very long time. Fillian, from what I've seen, is not a racist person. Now, maybe on the low, she does not like a certain group of people. Maybe, I don't know. But from what I've seen, it's not like she hates black people. Or I haven't seen anything to show that she does not like black people. That is what racism is. So for her to make an edgy joke at a black person's expense that did pass away is fucked up. Is it racist? I don't think so.
Now, is it an edgy joke? Yes. Could it be offensive to people?
100%.
Yes. But is it anything more than an edgy joke? No,
I
it's
don't
just an
think so.
edgy joke.
Yeah.
It's amazing to
It's
me
fucked up,
how
but yeah.
certain deaths of people can be so weaponized and politicized in the VTuber community when
In
others are
life,
completely ignored.
forget VTuber. In life, people's death will be weaponized in life, bro. It's crazy.
Or fine.
It is
you have a situation
crazy.
here where you make a George Floyd joke and people want to end your career and label you a racist, and yet you can come on here and make like 9/11 jokes
And everything
nobody
is
will
fine.
blink an eye. And that's where thousands of people were murdered in recent memory, only a few decades ago, and no one would bat an eye.
Well, people still bat an eye for it 100%. Like, New York Knicks, they played B-roll footage of the Twin Towers. Not when them bitches were crashing or going down, but a time when the Twin Towers were just standing there. They had that footage while they were transitioning and people were upset about it. So it still does rub people the wrong way. Let's act like it doesn't. But it definitely is. It's not. I can't really think of the word I'm trying to say. It's just, it's not, it's deep, but you got to move on, okay? 9/11 was a long time ago. People that fought in the Afghan war could have had kids and their kids could have fought in the same fucking war, right? It's been a long time since we invaded Iraq and Afghanistan. The George Floyd incident was just a couple years ago. So it's still fresh, right? It's still fresh. So that's why it's more of a big deal.
It's just because there's certain events that people want to politicize, and if you make any sort of a joke about it, an edgy joke,
but it's also
they're
fresh.
Going to cancel you while not caring about other jokes about people's deaths.
Bro, if she made a fucking Emmett Till joke, I would also say that's fucked up, and a lot of people probably wouldn't even know who Emmett Till was. I'm not going to go on no history lesson, but basically a white lady framed him after they had sex, and then he got hung and killed. It's fucked up. If someone made an Emmett Till joke, I would say that's fucked up. Just like I said, this George Floyd joke is fucked up. But less people will be upset about the Emmett Till joke because Emmett Till happened literally before I was born, before my dad was born. That's how long ago Emmett Till was.
Okay. And in no point of her joke is she making any reference to his race, by the way. I think that's important to keep in mind. But a lot of people were talking about this in the quotes. In parentheses saying, all VTubers, deaf not no black ones. Not that they'd ever want to be there after your racist stuff. So again, just like speaking on behalf of the entire black community.
Man, I don't know what this person talking about. I don't know what the fuck they talking about. But I'd fucking go. I would go to the award show, sit next to this Shy Lily sipping champagne, and go on womp womp. And hopefully laughing at whatever the fuck's going on stage. If it's cringe, I might just leave. But if it's actually entertaining, I'll stay.
This person is saying that you basically better not show up and that no black person would support this event because of her edgy joke.
I'll support anything that's good.
Another user saying
it's
I hope
entertaining.
No actual black people are in support of this, especially for that Floyd joke she made.
I don't support the joke, but I support that she's trying to uplift the community and she's doing way better. Filian is doing more for the community than you ever have and than you ever will. Because all you do is sit on fucking Twitter all day and type your fucking thumbs off. Do something for the community. There's a reason why fucking VTubers are not respected. It's because all you guys do is bitch all day about the same shit. If you want to make a change, make a change. Typing on Twitter ain't changing shit.
Without even apologizing.
You're a clown.
Apologizing.
You're a goofy.
Well, I mean, she said sorry like within the first 20 seconds after she made that joke, but
fuck a sorry. I want to hear an actual apology. Just saying sorry, I made a fucked up joke. That's not an apology. Does she have to make an apology? In my eyes, she don't have to do shit. Should she? Definitely, especially when bigger corporation like a Sprite or a Doritos or a Dr. Pepper wants to collab with like VTubing or Fillian. They're gonna see that Fillian joke, and she gonna have to do a whole Kevin Hart. If you don't know what Kevin Hart did in his past before he got famous, go look that shit up.
Nonetheless,
she gonna do a whole song and dance for that Dr. Pepper check. You know, so she might as well do it now.
Black person and you want to support this, you're wrong. And this person is telling you what to do. So that's always interesting. But
imagine
another weird fallout from all of this is that Apparently, there's a lot of VTuber ceremonies coming this year. We already had the
and they should
streamies
collab.
earlier. I mean, that wasn't a VTuber based one. It was
The
content creators,
streamies,
but
the
there was
Twitch
a
one,
VTuber
yeah.
of the year category. And apparently, this this VTuber, you guys
Takahata, collab with Fillian, whatever. I hate when there's multiple fucking award shows for the same stuff. Just come together and split the bag and do it.
Takahata, they
Come
apparently
together
are
and do it,
working
bro.
behind the scenes on a VTuber awards
And
ceremony.
you gotta announce
And
that shit.
unfortunately,
If you don't announce
now it looks
it,
like things are gonna get a little bit messy, and there's no like ill will here, but it was like just to show us, okay,
Yeah.
there's multiple VTuber award ceremonies coming this year, and this right here is an answer to a criticism I give a lot of the
Hidden
VTubers
gems.
we just covered. If you have a problem with this ceremony being hosted by Filian, well, go out and create your own. And people
True.
like this have done it. So
True.
give credit where credit is due.
100%.
This one is supposed to be
Put
a
your money
Hidden
where your
Gems
mouth is.
award, which I think is a good idea, right?
It is a good
says,
idea.
Small VTubers, I invite you to nominate yourselves and your faves for the Hidden Gems Small VTuber Awards.
and you know what the funny thing is? Small VTubers nominate your faves and yourself. And guess what? Whoever has the biggest following in the Small VTuber Award is going to fucking win. What is the fucking point?
And there's a form you can fill out where you can nominate people
This
for
is-
VTuber of the Year. And it clarifies that apparently the
Under
benchmark is
100 average
100
viewers.
Average viewers, which, you know,
Bro, there's gonna be people talking about, I can only get 20 viewers in my stream. It's not fair.
technically my Twitch falls around that number because I just kind of stream there for fun. So
Shout out
there's an
Rev.
opportunity for something really fun.
Rev,
to
win the
happen.
award. Put yourself in.
I'm just kidding. Do not do that. Do not vote for me.
I will do
I
it.
would not want to be around. a
Don't
lot
care.
of people who I
Rev,
know
you're gonna fucking win, and you're not gonna show up, and it's gonna get mailed to your house.
would be
Don't
very
care.
traumatized by my existence. I don't want any part of that. So that's a joke. But yeah, I mean, if
Shit,
you want
put
to
me in.
support
I'll do it.
small VTubers, this
I'm a
is
small
the route. And
VTuber,
I'm seeing other
even though
people
I'm a
doing this.
flesh
I just kind of
tuber.
hope there's like one solidified example of this. I think if there's like a million of these small VTuber awards, it's gonna get really redundant and
True.
confusing for people. So I hope this is kind of the main one for small VTubers and it stays that way, but we'll see. But
How do you even choose who wins the Small VTuber Award? Do they have to have like the most funny clips or some shit? Is there gonna be a judge actually going in and choosing who the best small VTuber is?
at the end of the day,
I don't understand.
a whole lot of jealousy is fueling the hate being directed at Fillian, as
think-
well as Mythic and this award ceremony, and I think it's going to be really good. And honestly, at the end of the day, I'm glad we have someone like Fillian who's doing this, who's clearly very
Passionate about the
comfortable and
community.
knowledgeable with the VTuber community, and is
I think it's good. I think this award show is going to be potentially cringe, potentially good. There's a lot that goes into it, but overall, I'm excited to see it. I think people that hate Fillian, it's understandable, but I think it is a little misplaced. If you're calling her a racist, you're wrong. But if you don't like her because she said that fucked up joke, I understand. I totally understand. I don't even like the joke. I think it's a bad joke. But I mean, it's a great video overall. It's definitely a discussion to be had, and definitely a lot of debates could be had about this as well. I somehow turned this 15-minute video into 28, and shit, that's how we do it over here. Anyways, I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Shout out Rev for the news. Thank you for bringing the news.